Craft to Special Forces. Proceed with caution. From the look of the place, even the Wahrheit is not safe there.
Oh, these monsters don't like being shot?
Remember that page from the Tome of Ritual?
Our enemy
find a
is
way.
using
The one
dark
locked in a
ether
void
siphon cores to increase their army. The ceremony is brief. Disrupt it until their time runs out.
Once charged, a siphon core spawns a flood.
I think I knew that one. Those were an asshole, Heinz.
Clear them away from that siphon core, lest they spawn even more monsters. You have another chance to stop it. Now move!
Inga is strength, but only if it gets results. Poke the dragon! That one wouldn't last an hour on an Austrian farm.
Hold out! They must stop this soon.
Let's see if that if you wanted that.
Needs I can grant you. It's two for one time.
You did it, seedlings!
This will work for something.
Each time you stop that ritual, you deny von List a shortcut to victory.
You are winning so good, little seedlings.
Time to take stock, and restock if needs be.
Never know how soon.
That's a demon one.
My plan is now look at me!
Awakened. Strike!
Kraft speaking. We need more allies. I have a plan for that.
Messengers are vital in warfare, but they must be protected.
Follow that floating orb. It seeks a flaw in the barrier spell.
We seek aid from old friends in the dark ether.
Another shattered skull to add to your throne, demon! The last thing you ever do, and I hardly noticed it. Perhaps you overestimated yourself, Scheisskopf!
None can stand against me.
And now, to make another orb.
Bellica, I hope we know what we are doing. Excellent work, my friends! Excellent! I believe the Altar of Covenants may well be worth another visit.
That one got off easy. Finger scratch will slow me down. Revenge, my old friend. Try to between us.
This will give us an edge in the battle. That strange furnace is priceless. It fills weapons with magic fire. Dark ether secrets, but written by human hands.
Von List has siphon cores that multiply the production of revenants.
Oh, Kraft. Once your allies fall, I shall spawn countless undead soldiers.
Be silent, you mortal miscreant. This day belongs to... Once they choose a siphon caller, you must act quickly. Like now!
Cry of the boom shrine. Don't let it get too close.
Keep them off that next...
Kiss my hand, Shrier. Another shattered skull to add to your throne, demon!
Bonus points.
Get you nothing but an early bedtime. I'll just tuck this away for later. Even for breakfast, it's mostly a sort of a picnic. Like a Nazi monkey bomb, but tone deaf and ineffective.
Soon their
Yeah.
ceremony ends.
Really gone downhill on the northeast. Never pass up something I can use.
If you need to vanish, say the word.
The sands have run out of the ritual.
I expected nothing less, so I did worry there for a bit.
May we never see those siphon cores again.
It would seem new areas are now accessible.
Yeah, about as well spoken as the average Nazi.
Ah, the tools of your trade.
All Nazis have so many opinions. Just for vengeance? Still there? Now keep at it.
Defenses restored.
Screaming gets you nothing but an early bedtime.
You will rise again to join the ranks of my army.
My blood is not yours to take, Ganger. Typical dead person. Never watching where they're going.
If you fall, I'll try to catch you. I would prefer...
Things just keep getting worse for you. Hey, Von List.
Just kill anything that moves.
Craft to Special Forces. Annihilate the undead.
I'll keep you there until my strength gives out.
Fools! You are but sheep in the lion's den!
Guess that Nazi pride went to your head.
Fortunes are made on the battlefield.
I know how rage feels. Perhaps we have that.
More enemies.
Think that grass will slow me down? Anger is strength, but only if it gets results. That was not smart. Try, die, never learn.
My cloak is ready and
There are better things than explosions. All Nazis have so many opinions.
Where did you find these soldiers' craft? They are better than you deserve.
You're alive. That's a win.
My friends, if cold effects can weaken, he can be beaten. Well done. You can now exit the fight at your discretion. The choice is yours.
make a deal, a covenant with that altar. You won't regret it. The abilities I grant you can be enhanced. That book will show you how.
If anything, it's an improvement. I suspect a distraction, but these Schweine are too stupid for that.
That table can transform trash into treasure. Get busy, my friend.
Is that the Decimator shield? But I thought it was lost long ago.
I will get it done, one day or another.
We must seek what help we can get.
You are trying to contact my ancient enemies. I will not allow it.
artifacts underestimates us. Escort the orb and prove him wrong.
Insta-kill.
Yes! Slay them all!
Tell your friends to stay put. Oh!
You send the corpse's head.
Alright, that is clear.
The orb says it's about to cross over. Keep going!
Do you see the Sturmkrieger? Big, tough, and they shoot back.
So you sent your message. So what? No one will answer. You are alone.
If we do that often enough, a friend will come to our aid.
Let us hope whoever answers is not worse than court effects. Onwards and upwards, my allies!
One day, I'll find out who created
Seedlings,
that box.
soldiers, I have seen enough. You are indeed worthy of wielding the decimator's There is a sweet near the green fountain. Find it, that we may discuss our next.
Hurry, special forces. I am
Sorry,
anxious
bring
to
my
hear
family
what Vergara
back.
has to say.
My revenants are
Better this was exploded.
Max armor.
That will keep them in.
Second drive light. Let's see if that can keep you at that. Did you not get enough love as a little Nazi?
Wonderful machine. I must know its secrets.
Craft here. Our dark ether beachhead is infested with augmenters.
Sound the horn. Unsheathe your weapons. It's time to kill or die.
Cortifex's augmenter worms lurk beneath you. They eat dimensional energies and befoul our world.
Take it back, my children!
Kiss
Do
my
not give up
ass,
ground!
Shire.
You must capture any rune you can stand on, and send the Augmentors back from whence they came. Control runes vanishing. Augmentors cleansed. This has to stop!
Hell didn't want you. We are all out of
We
room
now
here, too.
dominate the battlefield. Keep it that way.
Perhaps you overestimated
I will
yourself,
not be
Scheissbach.
bested by a traitor and his mortal lackeys. You seek artifacts? My tools are dominating foolish lives. Why do you fight for him, humans? Help from List and your future.
Is precious.
That ground back, my revenants! Take their lives as well!
The head of the serpent and the rotting carcass follow.
Stinking red blood! Why won't you die?
On you!
Taking ground and holding it is what a soldier does.
I worry those worms are polluting our world. Did you succeed?
Where others falter, Norticus finds victory. The humans helped too.
Another sacrifice is set to begin. Find those siphon cores and stop them.
Find the portal, humans, and be ready to fight.
Cortifex brought siphon cores from the dark ether to accelerate the production of revenants. Do you know the source of these siphon cores, Verkana?
Siphon cores multiply our enemy's forces, but only if we allow it.
The mask is damaged. Bring it again.
My blood is not going to take me, the ganger.
Cut nearly as deep as his skin.
Careful, that core we lost is unleashing hell. Charge,
All
revenant!
Nazis have so many...
Charge!
They are on to the next siphon core.
Anything is the truth.
On a moment's respite.
Like a Nazi monkey bomb, but tone deaf and ineffective. Yeah, checks out. Didn't think that through, did you? Even for revenants, that one was a few sausages short of a picnic.
Now, my soldiers, pull them down!
That was the last core we can afford to lose.
Keep holding them off. running out of time.
Back and forth.
Revenge is my old friend. Between us. Try, never learn. My blood is not yours to take, Peter Gamer. Perhaps you overestimated yourself, shite bastard.
And hold nothing back.
We stop them. Life wins again.
Von List must be beside himself.
A blow against the Nazi is a victory for life itself.
Time for a surprise attack.
I can take us to his so-called troops, but we must find the point of departure.
I'm not even angry anymore. Did you not give enough love as a little Nazi?
What have you done to my back?
I'd do it barehanded if I had to.
Ignore the taste. Enjoy the power.
Well, if it runs out of bullets, it goes out of the trap.
I'm tired of you. Begone!
You will regret singling yourself out. Revenge is my old friend. Are there really this many dead Nazis lying around? Not breathing, are they?
Give up, Schweiner! Your demise is...
My blood is not yours to take, Wiedergänger. You think I want to be here? You did this! Does anyone know how to remove your own taste buds?
It's a gamble. So is warfare.
Any weapon will do.
Cortifex, kindly tell your lackey not to crowd me.
Craft here. Let's go give Cortifex the death of 1,000 cuts.
The way is clear. Show no mercy.
Intruders! I will crush you with sheer numbers!
I seldom feel anything for humans, but that von List is worthy of contempt.
Destroy the intruders! My plans will not be thwarted!
Did you not see that drop? Use your head, Susan.
Today, but you will fall, and soon. I swear it.
You have much to learn, but you hurt Cortifex, and that is enough.
You struck a blow, and I know von List felt it. It is what he deserves. Sarexis, show them how to steal back power.
I'll lead us to an obelisk. You'll know what to do.
Give me a solid fork and I will still make them bleed.
Box of mystery, be kind to my people. Feed the altar. It repays you in kind.
There are better days before the explosions. Believe me.
Time again to deal with your instead of your demon's power. Craft here. I've noticed that Cortifex's magic is slowly draining your demon's energies.
There is a Sin Eater obelisk nearby. It can help us take down its power.
Führer.
They are using a Sin Eater. They're getting desperate.
Regret singling yourself out.
I'm surprised that there's a blackberry.
Can't eat this one. It will be useful. All Nazis have so many. The head of the serpent and a rotting carcass follow. Vienna State Opera House.
I will enshroud you.
Did you? That was not smart. You should learn to finish them.
soldiers! Rise up! Stop deceit!
The last thing you ever do, and I hardly noticed it. Have you overestimated yourself, will regret singling yourself out. Finger scratch to slow me down.
Weight of sin is delectable. Sorry to eat and run, but we have places to be.
Remember, demons, not to bite the hands that feeds you. Help us send a message to the Dark Ether.
Once we go through a portal, I'll explain in greater detail.
If it brings me vengeance, then it is an ally. A very creepy ally.
Death cannot stop us. Neither.
Did you not get enough love as a little Nazi? It's been a hell of a husband in a different life.
Demon blood does a mortal good. Our blood nourished you. A gift of the gun gods.
Close your eyes there, Professor. I'm about to make a mess. Both of us The old Anna would not approve. She is long gone. Tell your friends to stay put. I will come to them. Ah! Typical Nazi greeting. Do not get to look at me! I'll take your second life for that. Kiss my ass, fire.
That will serve you well in battle. We have a message to send. Thanks to Bellic.
Perhaps you overestimated yourself, Scheisskopf.
I have learned a little rune magic. I even helped to make that orb.
I learn as much from the professor as he does from me. Give his orb a good send-off.
If anything, it's an improvement.
Oberführer Wolfram von List to all troops of Kampfgruppe die Wahrheit.
You dare to poke the dragon?
Rate them while you can.
Bellica lies to you, humans. The beings you summon will destroy you.
Nazis never get tired of dying. Apparently. The oldest Nazi mistake didn't finish the job. My blood is not yours to take, Wiedergänger. I suspect a distraction. Schweine are too stupid for that.
I'll kill you long before help comes.
The signal is sent. Answer the call, old friends.
One day soon, Cortifex's sins will all come home to roost. Stop Cortifex's worms from strengthening his barrier spell.
Cortifex must be breeding augmentors. We must dispatch them immediately.
Yes, I'm not surprised that cause explosions. Believe me.
Insta-kill.
Oh, I'm just getting started, Oslaka. I'd do it barehanded if I had to. Never pass up something I can use. Crush one! Another takes its place! Like undead fascist termites!
Professor Gabriel Kraft, Entry 9. During our journey to Stalingrad, one particular concern hung over me. If, as I suspected, von List's mission was not authorized, the Nazi High Command might brand us deserters. If so, any prisoners kept by the Wahrheit would likely be transferred to the camps or simply executed. I was frightened of the strange new light in von List's eyes. But for the sake of my Sasha, I kept demanding to know what would happen to my spouse. Of course, he did not want to hear it. But Sasha leverage over me, and he still needed my expertise. When the last Wahrheit unit arrived in Stalingrad, they brought with them a letter from Sasha. Von List had requested it to shut me up. It was the glimmer of hope I needed. It was carefully worded. There was little warmth, no in-jokes or personal references. But Sasha was alive and relatively safe. That was all I needed to continue my work.
When I found the Decimator, discarded and forgotten in the wilds of the Dark Ether, his inner flame had dwindled to an ember. He was once a soldier, cruel and exalted, but Cortifex cursed him, trapping his spirit within his own shield. Finding him in such a wretched state made my heart swell with pity.
Seriously, Volcana, I will never understand this need to, what is it my playthings call it? Ah, yes, to forgive.
Whatever you wish to call it. When I saw these seedlings try and fail to obtain that tome page, I saw an opportunity. A chance for the Decimator to achieve something Sir Axis may be more familiar with.
Let me guess. Redemption.
You are not as hopeless as I once thought, Sir Axis. Thus, I sent the Decimator here to be claimed by these humans. But those crystals are in our way.
I think I know why. Cortifex uses augmentor worms to boost his power. I sensed their corruption in those 4 crystal locks.
Then to weaken those locks, we must purge more augmenters.
Precisely. I shall open a portal and...
Whoa there, Conqueror Guy. I'm actually starting to give a damn how this turns out. Let me take the wheel this time. You up for this, playthings?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Stop Cortifex's worms from polluting our foothold in the Dark Ether. Capture control runes to purge the augmenters lurking beneath them. Even in the Dark Ether, augmenters can be purged.
Still a pain in my neck, Syraxis. I'll speak to your sister about that. Dare you, Syraxis?
Take your second life for that.
What is this, Syraxis? Why are you purging these augmentors?
You still don't quite get what we're up to, Cortifex. But you will.
I will not allow you to claim the shield. You will die before you can wield it.
What? You don't want to see your old friend?
The last thing you ever did, I hardly noticed.
They want to see you.
I need those augmentors.
The augmenters must be gone, because those crystal locks have cracked.
Okay, I think it's time for the Decimator to join the fun.
Kraft here. We are detecting more sacrificial siphon cores. Stop Von List from increasing his forces.
Those cursed siphon cores. Go to the portal before it's too late.
You see? Without the augmenters to empower them, the crystal locks have cracked.
Break them completely, and the Decimator's shield will be free.
I'll be glad I took this.
Well done. But it seems the shield remains.
Professor.
His spark of life is barely detectable to me. Fanning it to a flame will take further heroics from our ceiling friend.
Find the speaking stone in the yellow fountain. I would hear what Verkana has in mind. Is that clear, soldiers?
If it needs to be done, it needs to be done.
Well, Verkana, how do you think we can wake up the Decimator?
Cortifex has revived an ancient blood rite to increase his powers. His puppets sacrifice themselves to siphon cores that collect their essence. Once they drink their fill, the cores open rifts, unleashing more revenants.
You should know better than to mess with angry
Get to
Octarians.
the point. At ease, Destroyer. I think I see where this is going.
As do I. There is a strong and Verkana commands life energy.
That's right, Bellicata. We must find Cortifex's cipher codes and turn that blood rite to suit our purpose.
You guys done flapping your gums? Let's give the Decimator an eye-opening experience. What do you say?
Now is as good a time as any. Seedlings, are you ready?
Jawohl.
My revenants are legion. You are nothing.
As long as you can slow
The last
or
thing you
stop
ever
their
do, and I
sacrifice,
hardly noticed it.
power.
Revenge is my old friend.
The Decimator shield? I see what you're up to, Verkana. It won't work. The Deceiver is out to teach you something the Decimator learned a long time ago. Never cross Lord Cortifex. Revenants! Start the blood rite!
Zabala always mistook spiders. Ignore her words and smash her face. Keep them away from the siphon core. Enough sacrifices will open a rift. We have a score to settle. This little setback won't stop.
Admiral Hines. Crash will slow me down.
We are almost there, Katie.
You will regret seeing yourself out. We're not an hour on Country Farm. Did you not get enough love as a little Nazi? My blood is not yours to take, Peter Ganger.
The final siphon core must remain. Everything depends on it.
Of course I get ready to know. Take your second life of that. Why should you get a second chance? My family didn't. Mother, but Vienna State Opera House. Sure, I just thought of that. Ah! Typical Nazi race. That would last an hour on a fucking farm. Take your second life with that.
Another enemy I've already forgotten.
Your best efforts have come to nothing.
If you fall, I'll try to catch you. But I would prefer not to have to. Remember that page from the Tome of Rituals? The one locked in a void spell. It may be your key to victory. Win my trust, seedlings, and I'll help you obtain it. Understood?
From here,
needs to
our
be done,
messenger orbs
it needs to
travel
be done.
even further into the dark ether.
These orbs feel better when they need not breach the veil between worlds.
You cannot expect to tread in my realm, sending messages that seek my destruction!
You will regret singling yourself out.
There goes your message to the darkest corners of the realm. You know not what horrors I banished there.
Whoever that orb reaches, may it bless us with more allies like Bakana.
Come back now. I worry when you spend too long on the other side. Keep eliminating von List's barriers, and this place will give up its secrets. Go with Nauticus. Cleanse the control rooms in the dark ether.
These are the moments I live for. Death and glory lie ahead.
That area is infested with augmentiverse. They corrupt the ground you stand on.
No, humans. My puppets will bury
You do not get to look at me.
Look for rooms where the augmentiverse burrow. Capture and hold them until that ground is yours. Fight harder, Revenants. I will brook no further losses.
You dare to poke the dragon? Perhaps you overestimated yourself, Shite-Cough.
Cortifex, another rune will take from you. Where did you find these fighters, Nauticus? You do not deserve them. Push them back, my puppets. Kill these upstarts.
What is the American sports rule? One strike and you're out.
This is humiliating. I will not be bested by a traitor and his mortal
Fingers
lack.
crossed to slow me down.
Max ammo. Enough of this cleansing. I will have no more of you. Huzzah! Sweet victory! I accept nothing less.
Those worms leave an unholy stain. Did you stop them?
These humans prove themselves worthy of my leadership.
A new area opens up. Truly, I am lucky such brave souls fight on my behalf. I believe the Altar of Covenants may well be worth another visit. The crafting table. Turn your salvage into something useful. Von List has siphon cores that multiply the production of revenants. Your targets are revenants, sacrificing themselves to siphon cores.
Oh, I hoped I would never see cores again. Clear them away from that siphon core, lest they spawn even more monsters.
He calls the screamers.
All aboard the train.
Emphasis on the
Destination,
boom.
Oberführer von Lit.
Target the next core. There is still time to stop them.
Another shattered skull to add to your throne, demon.
Brace yourselves. More revenants incoming.
You dare to poke the dragon?
Fresh troops. Rotten. Fresh. How powerful I am, or will become.
You can do this, seedlings. Soon their ceremony ends.
There may be sand as far as the eye can see, but the crystals all around you are my main concern. Von List is experimenting with a new method to raise more remnants.
Are there really this many dead Nazis lying around?
Remember that page
not
from the
greeting,
Tome of
are they?
Rituals? The one locked in a void spell. It may be your key to victory. Win my trust, seedling. I'll help you obtain it. Understood.
You
I
must
will get
stop
it done.
revenants from sacrificing themselves.
They have chosen the siphon core. Do not let it drink its fill.
Is this what the undead Nazis have been drinking? It all makes sense now.
Keep them off that next siphon core.
I despise traffic on the Autobahn.
Max, rise with attacks.
Good thing I'm no lightweight. Now, where are those Schwarzenacks? the American sports rule? One strike and you're out.
You must only slow them down a little longer.
Ready to lash out.
Oh, you monsters don't like being shot? First for vengeance? Still there? I'll keep at it.
The ritual expires with you victorious.
Thanks to you, those siphon cores have failed, Von List.
You are winning me over, little seedlings.
That's right, Special Forces. Claim that area as your own. Augmentiverms are befouling our dark ether area of operations.
My blood is not yours to take in the game.
Cortifex's augmenter worms lurk beneath you. They eat dimensional energies and befoul our world. Beware! The augmenters are summoning more revenants!
Look for runes. Beneath them lie the augmentors. Hold that ground long enough, and back they go to the dark ether.
Uniform standards have really gone downhill under Von List.
Insta-kill. Now visit death upon us. Take even more ground from the enemy. Damn you, mortals! I'll execute thieves!
There's really this many dead Nazis lying around. Oh, they're not raging, are they?
We now dominate the battlefield!
I know how rage feels. Perhaps they have that in common.
Red blood humans. Pay for that loss!
That was not smart.
Look out! More enemies arrive to protect the control runes!
The last thing you ever do, and I hardly noticed it. Vengeance? Still there?
I
I'll keep
will
at it.
brook no further losses. Not bad for mortals. Not bad at all.
Whatever Cortifex plans with those worms, did you stop him for now?
It is always a pleasure denying Cortifex what he wants.
Another small victory. My champions, I am eternally grateful for your efforts. The altar of covenants offers new gifts to aid you in your quest. Go see for yourself.
And show you how.
Okay, that is the last fucking straw!
I will do what I can to protect you, but you must watch your step.
This won't be complicated. Just kill anything that moves.
Vacancy Oberführer's army. Kill every revenant you see.
I cannot keep you there long. Make it painful for your foes.
Oh, you poor lost soldiers! You have stepped into the meat grinder!
You're still alive. I'm impressed.
I hear a boom, Schreier.
I expect a
Before it
distraction.
blows up in your face.
China, I'm too stupid for that.
Full power. One side.
Never get tired of dying. Apparently.
You have made a blood enemy of Oberführer Wolfram von List. Good luck with that.
Next time, kill more of them.
Keep this up, my friends, and victory is ours. Once more, the arena of battle has expanded.
Is that the Decimator's shield? But I thought it was lost long ago in the Dark Ether.
I found it in the wilds, Invictor, and brought it here. Examine it, and you will see it lies dormant. Alas, the crystals contaminating this area have locked it in place. Oh, 4 crystals must be shattered to release the Decimator, but they are currently unbreakable. There is a way to weaken those crystals, but the Decimator could be dangerous in the wrong hands. And you have yet to prove...
If anything,
Well.
it's an improvement.
Continue with your usual duties, my allies. Verkana will come to trust you as I have.
If that is what is required. That wouldn't last an hour on an Austrian farm.
mechanism adds punch to your weapons. Try it.
Cortifex's barrier spell continues to drain your demon's power. Cortifex's containment spell slowly drains your demonic partner's energy.
You can restore us by gathering runestones and putting them in the city around us.
No, Axels, I won't let you take even a fraction of my power. Annihilation friend.
Never know how soon this could become useful. Cut the head off the serpent and the rotten carcass follow. Another shattered skull to add to your crown, demon! Yeah, about as well spoken as the average Nazi. But only if it gets results.
The city's rippling! Find it, Plaything!
You've been paying for every runestone!
I suspect a distraction. But these Schweine are too stupid for that. The last thing you ever do, and I hardly noticed it.
Like stealing candy from the baby. Now that's a sign for nice. I feel renewed. Nicely done, Plaything.
We look out for each other. That is why we'll win. If you need to withdraw and gather your strength, the opportunity is now available.
I'm not even angry.
Jesus, I have seen enough. You are indeed worthy of wielding the Decimator shield.
That should keep your guts.
There is a speaking stone near the green fountain. Find it, that we may discuss our next steps.
Hurry, Special Forces. I am anxious to hear what Verkana has to say.
If it needs to be done, it needs to be done.
When I found the Decimator, discarded and forgotten in the wilds of the Dark Aether, his inner flame had dwindled to an ember. He was once a soldier, cruel and exalted. But Cortifex cursed him, trapping his spirit within his own shield. Finding him in such a wretched state made my heart swell with pity.
This kill is one less soldier for the Overführer.
My flavors called? Ah, yes. To forgive.
Whatever you wish to call it. When I saw these seedlings try and fail to obtain that tome page,
Screaming gets you nothing but an early bedtime.
a chance for the Decimator to achieve something Sir Axis may be more familiar with.
Let me guess. Redemption.
You are not as hopeless as I thought.
I'm not
Sir
even
Axis.
angry anymore. Just quiet.
Thus, I sent the Decimator here to be claimed by these humans. But those crystals are in our way.
I think I know why. Cortifex uses augmentor worms to boost his power. I sensed their corruption in those 4 crystal locks.
Then to
The
weaken
scrap
those
you
locks,
get
we
can
must
create
purge more
marvels.
augmentors.
Give it a try.
Precisely. I shall open a portal and...
Oh, whoa there, Conqueror guy. I'm actually starting to give a damn how this turns out. Let me take the wheel this time. You up for this, playthings?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Our operations in the Dark Ether are threatened by augmentor worms. Capture control rooms to purge the augmentors lurking beneath them. The worms beneath you can be sent far from here. Nauticus, tell them how.
Syraxis. I thought Nauticus was the one obsessed with my augmentors.
Use it or lose it, Wiederganger.
Dare you, Syraxis? Those augmentors belong to me!
Smells like trouble heading our way.
My revenants will thwart your efforts. They must!
This isn't about you, Cortifex. It's more about who you screwed over.
I hope you become nerve fingers. They know how to shoot.
We're freeing that shield and spinning it right up your ass!
Guess that Nazi pride went to your head. Didn't think that through, did you?
Duck alive! There's a lot of scared people around here. That's the last of them!
Well done, my allies. The crystal locks have shattered. The shield is yours to claim.
Let's go release the Decimator. He it. Should liven things up.
Our journey continues, but one day Von List will be defeated.
Have all the power you can, that thing.
You see? This helps your
This
mental
was not
powers.
enough.
The crystal locks and cracks.
Riches are made when the streets run with blood.
Well done. But it seems the shield remains
Dormant, Professor.
His spark of life is barely detectable to me. Fanning it to a flame will take further heroics from our seedling friends.
Find the speaking stone near the yellow fountain. I would hear what Verkana has in mind. Is that clear, soldiers?
I will find a way, if there is one.
Well, Verkana, how do you think we can wake up the Decimator? See,
Cortifex has revived an ancient blood rite to increase his powers. His puppets sacrifice themselves to siphon cores that collect their essence. Once they drink their fill, the cores open rifts, unleashing more revenants than they consumed.
Yes, we've all seen it. Get to the point. Eddie's destroyer. I think I see where this is going.
As do I. There is a strong exchange of life energy in such a process, and Verkana commands life energy.
That's right, Belikar. We must find Cortifex's siphon cores and turn that blood rite to suit our purposes.
You guys done flapping your gums? Let's give the Decimator an eye-opening experience. What do you say?
Now is as good a time as any. Seedlings, are you ready?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Keep them off those siphon cores, and the shield will steal their power.
The Decimator shield?
That's it! Shoot her masks!
I see what you're up to, Verkana. It won't work. Zavala the Deceiver is about to teach you something the Decimator learned a long time ago. Hammer Cross Lord Cortifex.
You may just be a copy of Zabala, but your death is real enough to me. Clear them away from that siphon core, lest they spawn even more. They have chosen the siphon core. Do not let it drink it.
What is the American sports rule? One strike and you're out. There are better ways to cause explosions. Believe me.
Beware, they have moved on to another core.
You do not get to look at me!
is running out. Keep fighting.
Keep fighting like this, and soon you'll be as dead as that shield.
You can't frighten these seedlings, Cortex. They will fight on.
Okay, that is the last fucking straw!
Craft here. If you survived, then what of the shield?
Your soldiers did well. Now, to welcome the Decimator back to life.
What? What is happening? Can it be? Am I returned to the waking world? The Decimator lives again! Whoever you are, I am in your debt. I pledge my unyielding fealty and my
Only if it gets results.
You are aligned against dread Cortifex. He who cursed me, Decimator, will aid your quest. Let us go to battle!
And now we have yet another ally in our lonely little war.
Equip yourselves with the Decimator, my pupils.
Did you not get enough love as a little Nazi? You will regret leaving yourself out.
Now you are finally ready to retrieve the we saw encased in that void spell. Verkana, I assume it does have some energy anchors.
He can now. But let's chat strategy before the seedlings jump back into what was an unwinnable battle. Will you go to the speaking stone near the blue fountain, little humans?
Fine. I knew it.
Loose the Decimator's roar!
Take your second life for that. Notice Nazi mistake. You didn't finish the job. Supposed to get married, you know. I'm trying to cook for me.
Nice! Were you a craftsman before the war?
This is Nazi greeting. Serpent and the rotting carcass follows.
Strike a covenant with that altar, and you smite me as useless.
Finger scratch to slow me down.
Storm's ready!
Graf, memoir entry number 8. Once we arrive, only
Uniform standards have really gone downhill after one week.
consuming mass graves. I was instructed to study the cult rituals for anything that could boost Cortifex's power. And therefore,
Insta-kill. I want insta-kill to last forever.
You do not get to look at me. The last thing you ever do, and I hardly
an unsuitable.
You will regret singling yourself out. If anything, finger scratch to slow me down. Perhaps you overestimated yourself, Scheißkopf. It will take more than you to bring down all three.
You'll not touch this, warrior! Say the word, and I'll unleash my fury! You mindless pawns! A rift portal will open soon. Get to Lumia.
Are you leaving without saying goodbye?
Mistake. Didn't finish the job.
Ah, I knew you would make it to safety. What a relief.
Ja, gut. When do we get back at it?